Hey folks, welcome back to another P3D full flight video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We all seem to be doing something different in each video, but this is more like a kind of mini series. When I say series, I mean just 3 episodes. We're going to be doing a cargo lux route today. They do one of the cargo routes that they do, which is from Luxembourg, which you'll notice is actually a new scenery, which is lovely. It's great on frames as well. Honestly, I'm gobsmacked at how good it is on frames. So we're doing Luxembourg to Hong Kong today, and then the next video we'll be doing Hong Kong to Vienna. I do realise we have been to Vienna a couple of times in recent videos, but I'm glad I've got scenery for it because it means we can do this route. So we're doing Hong Kong to Vienna in the next video, and then the last video we'll be doing Vienna back to Luxembourg. So it's just two long hops and then one final short hop back home. And as you can see as well, we'll be doing it in the Sea Life livery that Cargo Lux have. It does look a wee bit not good. I don't know what's wrong. I think it's because this is an old livery, so it's not really been updated to fit P3D version 5, which makes it look not particularly nice at some points. But it will do. It still looks very pretty. I'm going to start speaking and let's get into the cockpit and get everything set up. So we'll pop our battery on, and external power is 1 and 2 on, standby power to auto, and we'll pop all our IRSs to nav. I don't know if you noticed as well, we've also got a different reshape preset. I'm constantly trying out different things with my simulator because I want it to look perfect. It's far from perfect in my eyes at the moment, but I'm still getting there. So we've got a new reshape preset today, which is the Aviation Lads preset, which actually looks quite nice. I've also done some lighting settings, like changed them, so hopefully it looks quite nice today. But let's carry on. So we'll arm the emergency exit lights, our service and cabin cargo cabin interphone can come on. Window heats will pop on. We can leave the packs off just now and we'll pop our nav light on. VORs left and right on both the captain and first officer sides can come on. We'll test the captain's first oxygen, the captain's oxygen, and now the first officer's oxygen, which they are both 100%. Park and brake can come on. We'll turn our mics on even though we do not need them for this flight. I don't think that's actually turned on. No, it's not. There we go. We'll set 2000 on the transponder, and let's go ahead now and take a look at the flight plan. So today we the Cargo Lux 7002 on the 15th of March from Luxembourg to Hong Kong. We're a 747 freighter and registration Lima X-Ray Echo Charlie Victor. We've got a zero fuel weight today of 244.2 tons, initial cruise of 30,000 feet, and then we're going to do a couple of step climbs, which we'll program in a bit later on. An estimated time of an estimated trip time of 10 hours and 40 minutes. And I feel like I'm missing something. Fuel as well, obviously, is 129 kilograms, or 129.2 tons. So, let's go ahead and get that plugged in. So, fuel, like I said, is 129,179. 79.2% on the fuel load, and on the payload, our zero fuel weight is 244.2. There we go. So 70.8 on the load level as well. We'll now go ahead to our FMC and we'll go positioning it. We're at Luxembourg today, ELLX, or Echo Lima Lima X-Ray, and I believe we're at Zulu 5, which is the cargo ramp. I'm just going to double check that. Yes, so it's Zulu 5. We'll pop our GPS positioning and we'll go routing now. And we'll pop our route in since I have loaded it into the simulator, I'm pretty sure, via SimBrief, or via SimBrief, however you want to pronounce it. Hey, there we go, there it is, perfect. We're departing off of runway 24 today, which is right behind us. And we're the Cargo Lux, couldn't find the C there, 7002. Go to the D-Link page, we'll go ACARS, pre-flight, we're starting in Luxembourg today, heading over to Hong Kong. Where's the V? There's the V. Hong Kong. Estimated departure time, we'll say 13:50, or actually we'll say 50, why not? Cargolux airline ID is CV. Estimated time en route today is going to be 10 hours 40 minutes. So do init data link, or contact link I think it's called, and it's doing the init, and now it's doing the init data D-link sync. We'll go to departures and arrivals. So departing from runway 24 today, so that's our departure, on the ECOS 2 X-ray departure. And then we've got an expected arrival today into Hong Kong on the ILS 07 right on the Sierra 7 Charlie arrival with no transition. So yeah, obviously that might change closer to the time once we get closer to Hong Kong, but at the moment it seems to be what we're doing. So left turn after departure. Yeah, this is a weird departure, so what we'll do is we'll just go direct to Bitbu once we depart and make that left turn round. Just making sure everything is okay in here. Come on. Here we go, right. So there's Sierra. And then we'll just do that direct there. Perfect. And we can maybe vector ourselves around a wee bit if we wanted to when we get closer to the airport. If we are doing that arrival, that is, for that runway. Right, we'll execute that. Perfect. We'll go rating now. Performance in it. What we'll do is we'll pop all our fuel pumps on. We'll just double check that we have got fuel in the center tank, which we do. Nice. We'll start the APU as well. How's boarding getting on? Fairly well. Right, so what am I doing next? Yeah, that's what I was doing. The zero fuel weight and gross weight. So our gross weight today is 373.4. Oh, goodness me, wrong thing. Popped it in the zero fuel weight by accident. They got 244.2 at reserves today. Let's get my calculator out for this. So 3905 add 4696 will equal 8.6 on the reserves today. 8.6 on the reserves, and I think the cost index has given us a silly number. Yeah, 320. So we'll just use it anyway. You know, we'll just use it anyway. We'll put in flight level 300. It's saying 9,000 feet seems to be our first altitude, but I'm just gonna ignore that. Step size will go 0. Alright, now we're looking for Bitbu. Actually, no, we're not. We're looking for NOSPA, which is 310. Insufficient fuel. Love that. We'll just take some extra, right? We'll just play it safe. Maybe that'll get rid of it. Gross weight is now 376.2. Perfect. Right, now we're looking for Bitbu. So no, we're not. We're looking for NOSPA, sorry. NOSPA. So we're not even going to reach. I don't even know why it's... Wait, where's Mapig? Okay, so our initial cruise isn't that. Our initial cruise is flight level 330 then, or 310, sorry. Don't know what it's playing at today, the flight plan. Interesting. So 310, and then we're looking for Nerik, which will then step up to flight level 330. This is the long process now of trying to find all the waypoints in 27 pages. Nerek. Now I got this Nerek. Stepping up to 330. Now we're looking for Abrek. There's Abrek, which will step up to flight level 350. And then we've got our... well, I think my Wi-Fi might have accidentally turned off. Great. Okay, I'm back. My Wi-Fi just turned off. That's why I quickly skipped that bit. Right, I'm just getting a chart up so we can just getting a chart up just now so I can change the flight levels to the correct ones. Here we go. So so I couldn't speak there for some reason. Just couldn't get the words out. 1070 is flight level 350. Yep, that's what I thought. That's perfect. So we're then stepping up to 1130, which is going to be 37,000 feet at Ambient. Flight level 370, step at... Oh, okay, why is it saying 350's gone at Abrek? Oh, I must have input it wrong then. That's why it said invalid entry. There's Abrek. And there's Ambient there, which will do flight level 370, step. Perfect. And we'll just double check that that is correct. Yep, that's cool. Right. Go back to the first page. Perfect. We'll go thrust limit. We'll take cell temp of 55 today. Actually, no, we don't need to do that because I recently seen that there's actually the website you can use to work out, well, BA747 the BA747, it's their thrust limits and everything like that. So obviously this doesn't apply to us because we're cargo locks. However, it's still a 747 and they use Rolls-Royce and that's what we're using today. So we might as well just use it if it's a performance calculator. So, oh my goodness, the winds. 320 gusting at 29, so we're going to, 15 gusting 29, so obviously we're going to need to put in 29 because that's the higher number. We are 6 degrees and 1014, perfect, and our takeoff weight today is going to be 376.2. Packs will be on, wet runway, nope, anti-ice will be off. Let's generate the card. So we're going with a temp of 42 today. We've got a headwind, I believe, or is it a tailwind? It will be try to work this out. 320. I can't even work this out just now. I'm trying to like do. It'll be a headwind, yeah. So a headwind of 29. This is the highest number I've ever had, I think. Headwind of 29, and let me just double check what Luxembourg's runway is again. It is 1213 take away 1157 equals divided by 13130 will equal times 100. It's down 0.4 for us. I know GSX, I know. And we're doing flap 20 for the departure, which will give us 158, 170, and 177. 158, 170, and 177. Right, let's go ahead, close all our doors. Pop APU gen on, external power 2 can come off. We'll go service vehicles, we'll release the nose cargo, ground connections, we'll release the ground power air conditioning unit, and we'll remove the chocks. Parking brakes are set, what do you mean? There you go, parking brakes are set now. I don't know why it was saying they weren't. No smoking on, seatbelt signs can come on as well. We'll do a quick TCAS test. V2 is 177. Runway heading is 238. Perfect, TCAS test is passed. 238 on the runway heading. And for the departure on the exhaust, to X-ray, we've got an initial climb, and then an initial climb clearance of 4,000 feet. Flight directors on, we'll RML nav and VNav. Packs we can pop onto normal. Beacon light on, we'll pop our hydraulic demand pumps 1 and 4 to aux, and 2 and 3 can go to auto. And we'll now go ahead, turn the beacon light on, it is on, we'll go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure now. Oh, I think that's going to go through it. Oh well, it's fine. Right, we'll go ahead to the engines page. We'll set our transponder to alt reporting off for pushback, for pushback. We'll set our QNH, which is 1014.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Perfect. Right, that's fine.
Locking gear.
Come on, GSX. You can do it. Nose left.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin.
Release the parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, we'll pull 3. Oh, we'll pull 3 and 4. Don't mean that. Right, we'll wait till it gets to the magenta line, and then we'll pop the fuel in. I guess not then, right, that's a magenta line on both, so we can pop them to run. Interesting, I thought that would have shot up to the magenta line quicker, but it must be just with the Rolls-Royce engines. I should have started that clock. Come on, click, click. Hurry up. Drop, drop plane, drop, drop. Got places to be. go. Click, click. Right, good start on 3 and 4. Let's go ahead and start 1 and 2. Magenta line, we can pop a fuel in now. I think the reason why the 3 and 4 didn't shoot up was because I accidentally clicked them both on and off.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We do have good engine start, GSX. I just told you that. Click, click. Perfect.
Unlocking gear.
Right, good start on 1 and 2 as well. So we'll go ahead, pop geometric demand pumps to auto. On 1 and 4, APU can come off. Go ahead and check the light controls. Full back, go forward, full left, full right rudder, and full left rudder. Full set flaps 20. Trim 6.2. I don't know what's going on with chase plane today.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Right, we'll go with that at 6.2. We'll pop our transponder to TA only. Runway turn-offs, taxi light can come on. Well, let's get going. I got this flap 20 going out. Clear on the right, and clear on the left. Need to turn slowly just so the aircraft doesn't start tilting onto one side. Oh, nailed that turn. Nailed that line up with the taxiway. We've actually not done one important thing, which is set auto brakes to RTO. That's a cabin alerted as well. We're actually all good to go. Everything's done. So we'll go ahead, turn landing lights on. Runway turn-offs can stay on. Taxi light off. Strobes on. I'm going to make a right at the top here. Trim is set. Transponder can go to TARA. And that's us good to go. We'll pop data on both sides here. We are clear on the left and clear on the right. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought it was in the grass for a minute there. Alright, we're going to go for a roll and takeoff here. Hong Kong, here we come for this 3-part series.
On runway 24.
50%. Stable. Toka. Looking for 103.3 on the engine, EPR. Getting blown over to the right there a wee bit, so I'm going to move us over to the left to keep on that centre line. That's that wind kicking in. Thrust is set. 100 knots. It's checked. my goodness, I'm fighting to keep this on the centre line. Being blown over to the right that much. V1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. There you go, there's that wind pushing us over. Goodbye Luxembourg, we'll see you in a couple of days. Well, in real life it would be probably in a, yeah, it would be in a couple of days, but for us it's probably going to be in about 2 weeks. Flat 10, speed check. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to pop the autopilot in. I'm going to reset this now up to 310 as that is our initial cruise. Landing lights will pop off, runway turn offs off as well. Landing gear can come off. Auto brakes are fine. Now we're gonna go direct up to Bitboo just now, just because this whole departure is really weird. I don't know why it's giving me this departure, so we're gonna go direct to Bitboo right now. Actually, no, we won't. We'll go XCOS direct to Bitboo. So if we zoom out now, that should be like a left turn. Yeah, it is. It's perfect. Right, I'm going to leave you guys for a wee bit while we climb up to 31,000 feet. Enjoy the cinematic shots, and I will see you guys in the next about 10 and a bit hours. But until then, see you then, guys. Hey folks, and welcome back. That's us in the descent to Hong Kong. We've got a couple of things we need to do in terms of getting the aircraft set up for the arrival. We are passing 1,500 feet just now, passing through 1,500 feet. As you can see as well, the airport's about, I don't really know, let's have a look, about 30 miles out. Go ahead and get that all set up. I'm going to pop terrain on because I do know that there is terrain around Hong Kong. We'll go to the net ref page and we'll go ahead and we'll take flat 30 today. We'll do a nice wee flap 30 arrival, the usual. And I'll have a look at my charts just now. The decision height is going to be 625, I believe. Actually no, I don't even know what the minimums are. I thought it was 127, but that's a Cat 2 ILS, we're a Cat 3, so I'm going to assume it's 50. Take 50 and we'll pop it on the radio just now. Perfect. So that's 50 feet on the radio now. We need to go ahead and probably slow ourselves down now to the flap up speed. What I might do is put VNAV in and take 227 again, and hopefully that will control it. Weather as well currently is, let's have a look at the latest. 0705 knots, 23 degrees with the dew point at 19 and 1014 on the QNH. Oh, I think my sim's doing an autosave, I hope. Uh-oh. Yeah, it was just doing an autosave, perfect. Okay, it's not wanting to play ball. Let's just take 15, let's take 1600 feet per minute. Play it safe, eh? Going through some cloud just now. Gonna zoom in a wee bit more. I've got 5000 set currently, but probably won't need that. We'll pop auto brake 2 on because we want to get off at Kilo 5, I believe it is. Because we're going to taxi on Kilo 5 to Lima 3 all the way down Lima to Charlie 33, which is the gate we want. We'll pop these on. No smoking and our seatbelt signs can go on. And I'm just going to double check something. I'm just double checking what taxiing that the cargo locks I'm looking at. I'm just trying to check because I don't think you can taxi along. No, you can actually. We get off at oh, interesting. So that's Kilo 4, Kilo 5. So Kilo 5 they got off at, and you can actually make a right turn there. Okay, I didn't think you could. Interesting. Okay, that makes everything easier. So make a right, get off at Kilo 5, make the first left, and then it's the first space on the right, which is perfect for us. Go ahead and set 1014. Perfect. It's already set. That was the QNH at Luxembourg. Well, 10 hours, 18 minutes ago for me, probably 2 minutes ago for you guys watching this. And I'm going to put... no, you can't do halfway in this aircraft. We'll pop our landing lights and our runway turn-offs on, which is perfect. I'm also going to take flap 1 and take the flap 1 bug speed, which is 207. That will set our heading, which is 337 currently. Perfectamundo, what we like to see. Hopefully we begin slowing down here. Now it is saying we are a wee bit high, but we'll kind of increase our vertical speed a wee bit. Orbit's global base looking a wee bit interesting. Cool, so we're getting there. I'm going to reset our MCP out to 1600 feet because that's where you grab the The glide slope, not localizer, the glide slope is 1600 feet, so we'll reset that just now. Bring our speed brake back in. Once again, I think I might have slowed this down a wee bit too early here. The usual from me. Pop Vienna in. And that should probably cause it's going to increase our nose attitude, so we'll slow down a lot here. So this waypoint we're about to hit is the waypoint for doing the hold for go-arounds. Which is interesting actually, because you would expect, well, also should the go-around, you need to be max 6,000, minimum 3,000, but what about people? Well, people would actually probably get vectored instead of following this approach. Or this standard terminal arrival. Interesting, interesting. We'll take flap 5. There's flap 5 going out. Right, we're not going to take flap 10 until 10 miles. Oh, flap 5 is still going. Perfect. There's 187. We're 11.2 miles out. I'm going to arm the localizer just now when we make that turn. I'm also going to slow this rate of descent out. Because I don't want to fly through that glide slope and then be way too low. We probably won't be, but best to play it safe. Right, we'll take 168.10, or flap 10 at 10, sorry. So there's 10 miles. We'll take the 167, which is the flap 10 bug speed. We're going to shallow this out even more. And Hong Kong should be off to the right, which it is. What it is, I'm going to hold 2,600. That's a nose high attitude. Very nose high attitude actually. Oh my goodness, that's very high. That's us making the right hand turn now. There's lock. And we'll arm approach now. And we'll reset 5,000 once we grab that glide slope, which is there. We'll reset 5,000 feet, or 146 now actually, so it'll be 151 flap 30, because we're adding 5 knots on. We're 7 miles out, so I don't want to do it yet. I don't want to do our speeds and that slow down too quickly as of yet. Actually 166, not 167, my bad. Have we shot through that localizer? Yeah, we have. What the hell, aircraft? Cool, so we'll pop the gear down now since we're 6 miles out, basically. And we'll take flap 20 at the moment. Play it safe. Why not? Gotta play it safe, always. Always gotta play it safe. I love taking screenshots in my simulator. I hate the long shots though, I just don't think the long cinematic shots look nice, personally. Right, we'll take flap 30 now, and 151 on the flap, sorry, on the speed. Speed brakes are armed, cabin. Has been notified. Right, that is a checklist. Speed brake armed, landing gear down, flaps 30, landing checklist is completed. Right, my aircraft will take the auto thrust out. And my aircraft now. I'm going to be quiet now. For landing. Let's get that thrust back a wee bit. A nice wind on the nose.
Approaching minimums.
You want 50 feet over the threshold here.
Minimums.
Continuing.
30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers are normal. That was a great landing. I'm really happy with that. Really happy with that. Got a lot of bugs. We've got a lot of bugs, splatters on the windshield. Or the cockpit, windshield, or the glass, whatever you want to call it. There's 70, we'll cancel the reversers. We'll turn the auto brake off now. And we'll just roll it out here. We'll just slow down a bit with the... We'll go manual braking. That was a great landing, I'm so happy with that. The QNH seems to be wrong though. It's 1013, not 1014. Put in much more here. Cool. Landing lights will pop off. Runway turn-offs can stay on, taxi on, strobe off. We'll start the APU. So that's the flaps come out now. So we actually can make a right here. The last time I flew here I didn't think I could make a right. I don't know why, I think it's just because it was really dark. Turn the flight directors off. I'm going to let the clock run a wee bit more just because I didn't start it for about a minute and a half after takeoff. We're clear on the left here, and well, too late now, but we're clear on the right as well. We want to request Charlie 33 for the cargo. Charlie 33 for the cargo. We'll go SAS. Perfectamundo. Transponder will pop to TA just now. TA only. That's the flaps just coming up now. Perfect. We'll stop the clock there. 10 hours 28 minutes, and we'll wait to stop that one as well in a minute. Making a left here, and then it's the first right, like I said. Today has been a long, long day. I'll tell you that. We're not going to hit those, it feels like I'm going to hit those lampposts, but I'm not. Asia Air Freight Terminal. I don't know why there's no traffic as well. It's just AI Manager playing up, or AI Companion playing up. We'll make this right here. And then there's Charlie 33. We'll turn the runway turn-offs and the taxi light off. And we'll line ourselves up here with the ground handler. It's a lovely day here in Hong Kong. Nice weather. Right. We straighten ourselves out a bit here. I never trust the GSX, man, but probably should start doing it more often. Right, we'll set the parking brakes. That's not good parking, but oh well. Hydraulic demand pumps can come off. Fuel pumps off as well. We'll go ahead and now pop the fuel control switches to cut off. Transponder can come off. We'll pop the APU gens on. Oh, I think there's an autosave going on. Love that. Come on. Perfect. Beacon can come off now. We'll go ahead. We'll go and request the chocks, request the ground power, release the parking brake, go doors, open all our doors. And why won't that? Oh, there you go, another opening. Service vehicles, we want the nose cargo, and let's go ahead and request deboarding. Stop that clock as well, 10 hours 38 minutes. Perfect, Mundo. And there's boarding getting completed. Are these off? Oh yeah, they are off, that's fine. Right, packs can also come off, window heats off, cabin and cargo service intervals off, emergency exit lights will turn off, external power 1 can come on, we'll turn the APU Gen 2 off, standby APU can come off, standby power off, we'll turn our IRSs off as well. Well, there we have it, folks. Down on the ground in Hong Kong after that fairly long 10-hour flight. Now we've got another 10-hour flight back up to Vienna to do. So in the next video we'll be back at Charlie 33 with the aircraft in a cold and dark state, returning back to Vienna. But apart from that, from the Cargolux 7002, we will see you in the next video for part 2 of this series, back to Vienna. Stay safe, folks, and have a good day.